When I first got here, we made a wager that who would be the first one to break down in tears. And I was the first one to say that I wouldn't. And I was the first one to say how strong I was and everything else. But as it goes to show that a lot of times when you're amongst your peers, such as these great athletes over here, you try to be something that you're not. And after hearing my son get up here and talk, I don't care if I lose the bet. And when you first get up here, the first thing you do is you thank a lot of people for putting you here. Because the previous inductees, and I'm sure Coach Walsh will say, we're not standing up here because of our own merit or because of something that we've done by ourselves. Football is a team game, and it takes everyone on that team to make a product such as these Hall of Famers that are sitting under this tent and the ones that are being inducted here today. And they'll be the first ones to say that when they stood up here and they accepted being inducted here, they did it with a great deal of embarrassment because you were pointing all of the acclimates towards them. And they realized in their hearts that there were teammates that threw blocks, that caught passes, that talked to them when they were down. There were high school coaches such as Charles Boston that took me under his wing and helped me and taught me the fundamentals of football. And when I went to college, that was Robert Hill, who took me there, and he showed me what hard work and determination would do if you put forth the effort and you take a little time. There was a guy that was supposed to be here today to co-introduce me with my son, Mr. Jim Finks, who was having a bout with lung cancer. And I want to let him know that our prayers are with him because he was the guy who gave him my start. He was the one who called me when I was at Jackson State University the day before the draft, and he asked me a question. He said, "Walter, this is Jim Finks." He said, "How would you like to play for the Chicago Bears?" My answer to him was, "Jim, I'll play for anybody." And that was the way I felt at that particular time. And I think if I would have answered that question any different than the way I did, I would have probably been playing for somebody else, maybe even Pittsburgh. But blessings come and blessings go. But the thing that I'm most proud of and the thing that I'm most ashamed of, they coincide with each other. You saw my son up here a few minutes ago, and believe me, I had a lump in my throat that was so big, it's unbelievable. I also have a little daughter, Brittany Janae Payton, and I think about her also, because their mom was with me for those 13 years that I played, and believe me, they were not good, because I was not the easiest person to get along with. And because of my wanting to give to so many other people, sometimes you tend to neglect the people that you truly love the most. And I want to stand up here and say, at this point in my life, that Jared, Brittany, and your mom, you guys will never have to worry about anything in your life, no matter what the situation or how it ends. Because just as running up that hill and trying to catch runners such as Jim Brown and Gale Sayers motivated me to do more than I thought I possibly could do, you three will motivate me to make sure that your lives are happy and fulfilled. I'm happy to say that everyone that I've met in my life I have gained something from them. Be it negative or positive, it has enforced and reinforced my life in some aspect. When you speak of role models, when we talk to our kids, everybody is a role model. Everyone. Just as you look at a Michael Jordan to be the terrific athlete that he is, and then you look at a Pete Rose to be the terrific athlete that he is, that then he falls on hard times. But when he played the game, I got something from the way he played the game because he hustled every play. And just because he had one mistake in his life, am I supposed to throw back everything that I gained from him? You can't do that. And I'm talking to the kids. Everybody that you meet, you can learn something from them. Everybody that comes in your life can influence your life as well. Just as these people here has. Just as you have. Because the fans are what make this game. Without you being out here and coming to this Hall of Fame, it wouldn't be professional football. So I stand here and I applaud you for supporting and staying with the National Football League and these players here. Thank you.